There is no referee, no field, no time limit. Just hundreds of people trying to move one ball through an entire town. This is not a protest. This is not a street fight. This is the Ba game, a Scottish tradition where Kirkwall itself becomes the stadium. The Ba game is played in Kirkwall, in Orkney, Scotland. Not on a pitch, not inside a stadium, in the streets. A handcrafted leather ball, the Ba, is thrown into a crowd. From that moment, the town splits into two sides, the Uppies and the Doonies. The game is simple to explain, but almost impossible to control. The Uppies are trying to move the Ba up through the town. The Doonies are trying to move it down toward the water. That is the game. No goalposts, no marked lines, no neat rectangle of grass. The goals are built into the geography of Kirkwall itself. One side wants the Ba carried one way, the other wants it forced the other way, and between them is the town. The town is not around the sport. The town is the sport. At first, Ba game looks like one giant crowd pushing in a street, but the more you understand it, the stranger it gets. The ball is often invisible, buried somewhere inside the scrum. Hundreds of bodies press around it. The whole mass moves a few feet, then stops, then surges again. And then suddenly, the Ba appears. Someone breaks free, the crowd explodes after him, and the game changes direction in seconds. That is what makes Ba games so hard to watch and impossible to ignore. Half the time, you are not watching the ball, you are watching the town react to where the ball might be. And this is the part people misunderstand. No referee does not mean no order. There are no normal sports rules holding this together, but there is tradition. There is local knowledge. There is trust. There is a code that players understand because many of them have grown up around this game. To an outsider, it looks uncontrolled. To the people inside it, it is something else. A moving argument between two halves of a town. The Ba game is not just a match. It happens on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. When most towns are quiet, Kirkwall prepares for something older, louder, and far stranger. For some families, this is not just a game you watch, it is something you inherit. Your side can come from where you were born, or from family allegiance, or from how your story first entered the town. That is why winning the Ba matters. Because the ball is not just the prize, it is proof that for one day, you carried your side through the town. So why does Ba game survive? Because it belongs to Kirkwall. You could copy the ball, you could copy the crowd, you could copy the pushing in the streets, but you could not copy what it means there. Every corner matters, every family name matters, every old winner matters. Every player knows they are stepping into something bigger than themselves. In most sports, the crowd surrounds the game. In Ba game, the crowd, the streets, the buildings, the families, and the history all become part of it. That is the Ba game. No pitch, no referee, no time limit. Just one ball, two sides, and a town that refuses to let its old game disappear. Most sports happen inside a place. This one belongs to the place. And twice a year, Kirkwall does not watch the game. Kirkwall becomes the game. If Ba game surprised you, there are more where that came from. Subscribe. New episode next week. Sports the world forgot. I'll see you there.